Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Calm Daisy Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you. If you are returning, welcome back. As you can see, I got a new camera, finally. So, hopefully you guys can hear me better, see me better, all that good stuff. So let's see. This is going to be a collective reading. It will not resonate with everyone. So please only take what does and leave the rest for somebody else. Let's see. And with that being said, I guess we're going to get started. I got a new spread here. So we're going to try it out and see what's going on with the collective. So just let me get my cards going here. And we'll see what's going on. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Alright, so we're going to see what your moon energy is. So see what you need to focus on, or to give you some kind of clarity about some kind of feeling or whatever. So your moon card is the full moon in Taurus. It says your dreams need a practical plan. So, let's see, full moon in Taurus. Alright, so this card, is about, like, it's letting you know, like, you know, if you chase your money, that's not going to work, right? So you just need to chase your dreams, right? You know, I'm going to read it. So it says sometimes you need to wave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the law of attraction to draw in what you want, by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it, any of that. But you need balance that with talking down to earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on a moon. It's about and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes, depending on both your past actions and what you expect, and therefore attracting. This is running. Let's see. So yeah, so this card just kind of like, it's teaching you that, to stay grounded, right? Work through your negative feelings and just find balance, right? More or less. Okay, so I got a new deck, a couple new decks, so we're going to try these two. So we have the Doors of Destiny, so we're going to see what door of destiny that you should be walking into, or that you are about to walk into or face, right? So we have the Door of Shadows. So this card is like integrating, right? You're like um, or like, yeah, it's like integrating like an unconscious belief into a conscience belief, right? Or it's like it's just you're going on an inner journey, right, to work on your shadow sides. Okay, so this deck is Spirit Secret. So we're going to see what secret Spirit has for you right now, and it says this is a short-term solution. So whatever that is. So these I'm going to put those there. And then this is going to be the situation that you are in or about to be in. So we have, the first card is, it says, thinking about asking you to, so somebody, whoever you're dealing with, somebody is either thinking about asking you, like, out on a date, or this is like giving me like a step up, right? So like if you're dating, they want to maybe ask you to marry them. If you're already married, or you know what I mean, or if you're just seeing each other, maybe they want to move in. It's just like going maybe to the next step. Or if they, you know, if they just met, you just want to date, right? We also have, sorry for the way that I acted. You didn't deserve it. So somebody's wanting to apologize. And then this, 1, 2 fell out, so we're going to get them both. The next situation here is don't judge what you don't know, and don't say what you can't show. Let me put it together. So like somebody has been judging, or somebody did judge in the past, and now they're sorry for acting the way that they did. So they maybe want to ask to like reconcile, or ask for some kind of, you know what I mean, some kind of conversation. See what we got on the bottom of the deck here. Okay. So let's see. Now we're gonna get some tarot and see what is what's going on. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so we have the 9 of Cups to the 2 of Swords. We have the Star card to the 3 of Wands. We have the Sun to the Knight of Cups. Let's see. We have Temperance to the World. We have the 7 of Swords to the Hierophant. We have the Ace of Swords to the 4 of Cups. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, Justice on the bottom. So I feel like whoever this is, they're in the 9 of Cups energy. So, because, I think they're wanting to come and ask you something, so they're they're wishing, for this to happen. They also may be expecting an outcome, a certain outcome, right? This person is, with this Two of Swords here, this person is on, like, crossroads right now, right? So they're trying to make a decision or not, about what they're thinking, if they're thinking about, coming towards you. Alright, so we have the Star card and the Three of Wands. So this person is wishing, let's see with the Star card, they are wishing for this to come back together, right? With the Three of Wands, they see potential here, they see a future, you know what I mean? Maybe they didn't act on it before, but now they're seeing, they're starting to see, they see a future, they see some kind of potential here. So, so the reason they're coming towards you, like I said, with this Knight of Cups here, they're wanting to come in and make you happy. They want something long term. They want to come in and offer you this cup, right? They want to come in and ask you to, take their cup. And they want long term, they want happiness here. So, maybe this person judged you, or, or vice versa in the past, right? And so right now that's why they're apologizing. Let's see. So we have the Temperance here with the World. I feel like now that this, or you or this person has grown in this relationship or in this situation, where there was unbalance is now balanced out. So you're grounded, you know what I mean? And so something had to come to an end here, something ended, right? And the challenge here, we have the Seven of Swords with the Hermit. So the challenge here is somebody here has gained a lot of wisdom. If they elevated at all, spiritually, they have gained wisdom, right? So now they're able to shine the light on the fuckery that happens around them, on the shit that people try to get away with, people try to convince them of. So what you or this person does not see coming, we have the Ace of Swords. That's some kind of truth coming in. Our spirit saying, yes, this is the truth. Some kind of truth is going to come in. And this person, or somebody's going to be sitting here in the Four of Cups, energy of not wanting to accept it, feeling sorry for themselves, kind of pouting, right? Like I said, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is like the Wheel of Destiny, right, is turning, and we have Justice, right? So some kind of truth is going to come out with this Justice, right? So this could be good news, coming in. So I'm going to get a different deck. And we're going to clarify simmer. Okay. Let's see. That's not. Okay, so here it is. Let's see. We got 15:19 on the clock. Tell me about the 9 of Cups. Yeah, see, this person's kind of sitting here in a smugged kind of way because he feels like he wishes, he done wished for this, that he feels like he knows the outcome when he comes in to offer you this pinnacle, right? He's going to come in and offer you something. An apology, a step up in the relationship, or whatever that may be. With the 8 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, he's trying to clean up some kind of mess that he made, or he or she made, when they walked away. What about the 2 of Swords? Yeah, so this person, with the Sage of Swords on the bottom deck, this person's really in their head right now. They're kind of freaking out. With this 2 of Swords, they are on a crossroads, trying to make a decision of what's going to happen when they come in and offer you. And only 2 things can happen. You can either have, their guys are either going to go jump on that bike and go, off in the sunset, right, on this path of good and success, right? Or is your foundation going to fall and your building going to fall down, right? So those are the crossroads he's on, and he's really stuck in it. This person, he or she, sorry, it's just a habit, but is, in their head right now. Alright, so let's go on. Let's see. I'm gonna take this. Okay, so let's see about this person. Show me about the 4 of Swords. Yeah, this person could be praying for you. They're wishing. They could even be meditating, or we got the 3 of Wands. And we have the Page of Cups. And the High Priestess. The King of Pentacles. So yeah, this person, in the past, waited around, right? This person might not have been emotionally available at the time, you know what I mean? They were a little bit emotionally immature. But with the High Priestess here, they're starting to see something that they didn't see before. They're starting to listen to their intuition. And with the King of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups here, with the Lovers, so now they want to come in and offer this past person here, this King of King of Pentacle energy, which is loyalty and protection, right? Lovers and the 2 of Swords. Yeah, right here. I can't make it up. So we have the 2 of Swords, which is, again, over here, standing on a crossroads, trying to make a decision. What's the decision? Coming in and trying to explain themselves, coming in and trying to express their feelings. So they went from a Page of Cups to a King of Cups, right? They want to come in and talk to this lover, right? Making a decision. And now the Lover is card of decision, but it's also, it's usually a decision that you cannot come back from. Like, you can't come back. Like, whatever happens, that's what's happening. Okay, so let's continue, guys. 2020 on the clock. It could be significant. Tell me about the sun. So they're sorry that they acted this way. So okay, the sun could be that they wanted to come in, or somebody's coming in to not only wanted to bring happiness, but the King of Swords came in reverse with the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like some kind of truth is going to be revealed with the sun shining on this King of Swords in reverse. Like some kind of lie is going to be illuminated, right? And this Nine of Cups energy is going to realize that with this Knight of Pentacles that they waited way too long. Maybe the ship sailed, right? Tell me about the Knight of Cups. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords. With the Knight of Cups on the bottom. So I feel like, like I said, they're going to come in and offer you something in this cup. With this Ace of Wands, they are coming towards you to take some kind of action, right? And with the Six of Swords, I feel like you might move out of the situation still, right? Because we do got Temperance in the World here. Tell me about the Temperance. I feel like you've outgrown this situation. Yeah, you've turned into an Empress, right? And you learn to love yourself unconditionally, that you don't have to take any, others, take shit. You ended that chapter in your life. Or somebody could be pregnant here, right? And I think I get that their water may be breaking. I think it's for somebody. Okay, tell me about the world. Again, we have Temperance. Ending something that you wasn't aligned with. The Hermit. The Two of Wands. That's learning, getting information about something, right? So you've gained some kind of information, and so you had to end what you wasn't aligned with. With the Two of Wands here, that's you mapping. You had to sit down and map out. What did this say? Map out a plan, a dream. Map out your dream. And that's what you did here, see? Right there, that's the energy we're in. You had to map out that dream, right? With the Ace of Swords, Spirit's saying, yep. Sat down, you wrote it out, you mapped it out. And now this person that waited around so long can't swoop back in, right? His hands are tied, like he can't do anything, because with this Knight of Pentacles, he waited around too long, played on his phone, whatever, you know what I mean? Out playing games, just doing everything, doing the most, you know what I mean? Let me get one more. Tell me about Temperance with the world. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, see, like I said, you had to balance everything out, right? You learn to balance out, learn to balance everything out, because you can't pour from an empty cup, right? You had to end situations, end cycles that wasn't aligning with you, right? So you had to keep your money, you had to keep your heart safe, right? From people coming in, trying to take from you, right? You know, people that you maybe sat at your table, you know what I mean? Came in. But I feel like, you know, some kind of justice will be coming in, some kind of truth, some kind of justice. Um, yeah. So let's see. Oopsie. I'm gonna keep. I'm not gonna keep all these. Alright, I'm not gonna look at them. Alright, here we go. What we got on the clock, guys? 26:06. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. The Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like this person, this, you know, King of Wands is going to come in, take some kind of action, or has taken action, right? And it's just not going to go the way they think it might go. This is somebody, like I said, not telling the whole truth, or you know, still sneaking something, still hiding something, right? I feel like they're going to be carrying all these burdens, right? They're bringing in all kinds of drama with them. With the Six of Wands in reverse, this is somebody that's not getting, things ain't going to go their way, right? They're not going to get recognition for coming forward now, right? Because they done hung on way too long, the Hangman. Tell me about the Hermit. We have the Nine of Swords. Somebody's in regret, right? Somebody's in regret. They feel like their hands are tied with the Star card here. Yeah, their hands are tied. They thought that they might have tried to, you know, get around actually learning, right? Because of this Nine of Cups, that smug energy. Like, they took shortcuts. They didn't really learn lessons. They just figured if they wished hard enough, they would be able to have this family with you, you know, this long term with you. If they wished hard enough, they'd be able to, you know, if they faked what they know, they'd be able to have you come in. But that didn't work, so now they're like, oh fuck, now what? My hands are fucking tied, right? So, let's see. Don't say what you can't show, and don't judge what you don't know. So, tell me about the Ace of Swords. And we have the Lovers in reverse. That's the truth in this situation with this lover. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Lovers in reverse. And the Six of Pentacles. Uneven. And with the Death. So yes, I feel like this situation with whoever this person is not going to get better. It's not going to get back together, I should say. It's dead, right? It's in the water, it's dead. And now somebody is kind of upset about this, right? With the Three of Swords on the bottom, they're sad, they're feeling bad, they're pounding, they could be even mad, right? Tell me about the Four of Cups. Yeah, they're thinking. It's nostalgia, 6 of Cups. So now that they're in their head, they're thinking about your past, your guys' relationship in the past. Tell me about the 6 of Cups. Oh yeah, the 10 of Cups. Yeah, because they wanted this long term with you. They really thought that that was going to be their outcome when they came at you with this offer, right? This offer of working shit out. This is collaborating, trying to work something out, you know, with the Hierophant. They really thought that they knew what they were doing, that they could, manipulate the situation. But you can't. You really gotta do the work. I mean, you can't fake the shadow work. We have this card, backwards. Yeah. Toxic is toxic with this 10 of Swords and the Devil here. You can't fake you can't fake going through hell and coming back out, unscathed. You can't fake other shit, right? Because when you try to, Spirit steps in and blocks that shit, right? Blocks it. Because, why? Because you're at the door of your shadow. You have to work on the shadows, right? You have to. Before you can move on with this King of Wands, right? Before you take action towards anything else, you have to really hang out for a minute, go inside, and figure out who you are, right? Um, Tell the truth, right? With this Page of Swords, like, tell the truth to yourself, right? You gotta tell, you can't lie to yourself. You gotta speak the truth. He, she, whoever. Alrighty, guys, I think that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for being here, and please hit that like and share button if you haven't already. I appreciate it. It does help my channel grow, and I will see you guys on my next video. Peace out.